All students deserve support for their mental health at school. This video will show you the mental health support schools can provide and how you, as an adult supporter, can make sure your student receives the help they need. We will also address what to do if your school's resources are limited and how to advocate for your students' needs. Schools and adult supporters working together. Good communication and partnerships between you and your student's school can make a difference in getting them the support they need to do well at school.
I would always suggest that there's a partnership between the home and the school, because when the children are not at school, they're at home. When they're not at home, they're at school. So it has to be a partnership, and it's greater resilience and greater success for the overall mental health and well-being of the child for that purpose. So yes, parents should rely on the schools. There should be a wraparound service of home and school.
Help available at school. Schools provide different options for mental health services to support student well-being and academic success. The specific resources available at a school depend on factors like funding, staffing, and district policies. Some schools have full mental health teams with multiple counselors, social workers, and psychologists. Others may have limited staff who split their time between multiple schools or whose caseloads are too large. Key mental health services may include individual and group counseling sessions for personal, academic, and social concerns, mental health screenings to help identify students who may need support. These screenings will usually require adult consent before your student participates. Wellness programs that focus on managing stress and emotions. Crisis response services, including designated safe spaces or wellness rooms for students to reset when they are feeling overwhelmed. You can also look to see if your student's school offers mental health clubs for students. These clubs often meet during lunch periods or after classes. This is a place where your child can connect with peers who understand their experiences. Club activities might include organizing mental health awareness events, sharing coping strategies, and learning from guest speakers in the mental health field. How adult supporters can help. As an adult supporter, you are a key part in making sure your student gets the support they need at school. Even if you're unsure of what's available, asking about support options early on can make a big difference. If you're not sure where to start, contact a counselor, social worker, or teacher you trust. Here's how you can stay involved in your student's support at school. Connect with school staff early on to discuss your students' needs. Keep track of conversations and meetings by taking notes or requesting a follow-up email or written summary of your records. Ask about available services like a translator or interpreter and how to access them if needed. Join a parent-teacher association or school health advisory council to connect with other adult supporters within the school. Check in regularly to stay updated on your students' progress. Remember, trust your instincts. You know your student best. If you notice changes in your student's behavior or emotions, share your concerns with a trusted school staff member. Even small shifts can signal something bigger, so reaching out early can get supports in place for your student sooner. Finding more help. If your student needs additional support beyond what the school offers, there are many resources that may be available. Ask your school district student services department what additional help they can provide. Find community mental health centers that offer support for students and families. Explore online or in-person counseling options that fit your needs. You can also check out local mental health clinics and counseling centers, youth mental health organizations, family resource centers, support groups for families and students. Getting students to accept help.
I would say to high school children that even the smallest emotion is worth talking about, and to seeking out an adult that can help support you, because sometimes the smaller emotions add up to become large emotions, and then it's overwhelming and you don't know what to do. So reaching out as soon as you can, being comfortable and knowing that there are individuals that are not going to judge you are the best forms of action you can take when you just don't feel right.
Sometimes students don't want to get help because they worry what others might think. When families regularly talk about mental health, teens feel more comfortable sharing how they feel. Here are some ways to help your teen feel okay about getting help. Talk about feelings regularly with your student so it becomes something they expect and feel comfortable with. Share your experiences with counseling or mention others you know who found it helpful. This can show them that it's okay to ask for help. Respect their space, but encourage casual check-ins. Taking care of your students' mental health is a team effort. It's okay to lean on others for support, like your school or local community services. Remember, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's about doing what's best for your student. When we all work together, it makes a big difference in helping students succeed.